Well, I'm afraid that we've no interview for you. We've got technical problems down there in the interview area rather. Interval because there's been a bit of a one before the podium celebrations, but the good news is we can go now to the prize giving ceremony. Second win on the road this season. Wins number 3 and 4, however you want to order them, if you include the general classifications as well. A very, very good day on the bike from Chris Froome. An extremely happy rider. And assuming he wants to ride and target the Tour again next year, and he's fit enough, and he'll be back in 12 months' time with another number 1 on his back. Well, congratulations to Chris Froome. 4th win of the year, if you count this stage win, and of course the overall. Tony Martin 2nd place. Yes, a few people questioning Tony Martin being beaten in a time trial, but remember, it's not the first time this week. He was beaten in the prologue as well. Didn't even make it onto the podium in that day. 1 second behind Froome, who takes the stage on the day. Froome is back to receive his yellow jersey. A familiar scene for him as Richard Chassel, the race director, walks past, and who saved this race with financial problems that were plaguing it really in the mid part of the last decade. It's gone on from strength to strength. Froome himself gets the handshake, gets another win last year in Geneva, this time in Neuchâtel. And I can tell there's a big Chris Froome fan club amongst the local fans down there. They're watching him warm up. But he is the winner of the Tour de Romandie 2014. Froome does it again. 2 from 2 at this race. And Froome, a very, very happy winner. Second place goes to Simon Spilak. They're getting to know each other well, those two jewels between Froome and Spilak, and it is an identical photograph to the one we saw 12 months ago. Froome, Spilak, Rui Costa, this time Rui Costa lighting things up with those rainbow bands of his. So Chris Froome's the winner, Simon Spilak in 2nd, and Rui Costa taking 3rd for the 3rd successive year. So off go the stars of the week. It's been a wonderful week, and a week that we've really enjoyed having your company for. Final look at the general classification. Froome 28 seconds the winner over Simon Spilak. Rui Costa in 3rd, 1 minute and 32 back. Matthias Frank not far from the podium in the end, and it was a very, very good day from him. Good signs going into both Tour de France and Vuelta a España this year. And of course, I'm sure we'll see him at the Tour de Suisse in June as well. So an improvement from the Swiss, now riding for the Swiss team. All about Chris Froome yet again though, who beats off the challenge of Spilak for his 2nd successive year. Other prizes to be handed out, and there are Swiss winners as well, remember, hence the reason the crowd is hanging around. But they've shown themselves to be supporters of cycling above anything else. This is the aforementioned Swiss winner, Johan Chop. We mentioned him briefly at the start of the programme. He's got his kids with him. He celebrated with his wife as well after he was superb on the stage into Sion. That was his local area, and he's got along with, well, heck of a lot of cheese this week.
Yeah, that's it's going to take some doing, that one. I think he might have to give some of it away to the rest of his family.
Enough of the protein powder anyway. He's got enough protein naturally to feed him for the whole season now. Johan Chop, winner of the pink jersey for the King of the Mountains at this year's Tour de Romandie. Congratulations to him. and great to have that Swiss rider on the podium. I'm interested to see where Johan Schop goes from here with IM Cycling. You would imagine that he would ride the Tour de France as one of the stronger men in the mountains. But of course, remember, they've got 2 Grand Tours to think about, have IM Cycling.
They've gone from none to 2 this year, and it's going to be interesting to see how they get on in there, because with Matthias Frank as well, I think they got quite a nice strong team.
Let's not forget Sylvain Chavanel.
Exactly.
I think he'll be riding the Tour as well, certainly. 30 points to 28, just 2 points ahead of Cyril Gauthier, the margin of victory. Well, it's been all about the Swiss, apart from Chris Froome, really, this week. We've had 3 Swiss stage victories with Michael Albazzini, first for 10 years on this race. And 2 of the jerseys taken away by home riders as well. Martin Kohler is the former road and time trial champion for the nation. And he walks away with the intermediate sprints jersey, the green jersey here, after getting away in a very important breakaway earlier on in the week. All smiles for him, and for those watching on. Kohler winning by 2 points ahead of Alexis Vuillermoz, who had an opportunity to take the jersey yesterday, but bizarrely didn't. Vincenzo Nibali in third, Jan Bakelants and Cyril Gauthier making up the top 5 in the sprint classification. A tough day for Jesus Herrada, Spanish champion last year, holding on just to his white jersey for the best young rider. Disappointing for Thibaut Pinot not to get hold of that. He, however, has his own bit of glory by making the top 10, which was the pre-tour aim for him. So Jesus Herrada also making the top 10 and walking away with a white jersey, the best young rider in the competition, enjoying his moment as well. So bravo, well done to Jesus Herrada. 16 seconds ahead of Thibaut Pinot in the end. Edouard Beltran in third, 10 minutes and 50 behind Preidler and Czernetsky. Again, not too much competition in terms of general classification riders really for the riders under 25 this week. Oh, what a Tour de Romandie it's been. 6 days, 5 stages after the prologue. We started all the way down in Ticino, back up here in Neuchâtel. We've covered quite a lot of distance from south to northwest here in Switzerland. This French-speaking stage race has given us yet again another British winner though, Chris Froome. After Brad Wiggins and Froome himself won it 12 years ago, it is Froome today who takes the win. A very, very important moment on the way to the Tour de France. So thanks for joining us this week. From Magnus Begstedt and myself, Rob Hatch, it's been a pleasure to have you with us. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again for the Tour de Suisse in a couple of months' time. Goodbye.
Chris Froome, very small victory today with Tony Martin, but very important double victory because you have also the yellow. How was the race?
Extremely hard, really tough circuit, but I think the climb was good for me in the time trial today. But with 1 second to try and gain on Simon Spilak, I mean it was really difficult because he was really strong 2 days ago in the mountains, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen today. So it was a really good test for me, and I'm just so happy to have got the result and to be back in a yellow jersey again. It's a really good feeling.
You felt very comfortable on the race. Was it the case, or?
Oh, I didn't feel at all comfortable in the race. It was flat out. It wasn't easy.
You took anyway 29 seconds on Simon Spillak. This is a big difference on a course-la-montre.
I'm really happy to have this result. Obviously, I think Simon Spillak is not such a time trial specialist like Tony Martin, and I'm really happy to have been able to beat him today. By 1 second, it's I'm really happy. Very close race.
This is very important also for your confidence for the next races and for the Tour de France, of course.
Yes, I mean, this has been a really hard period for me recently. I've had a chest infection. I've had problems with my back this season, so it hasn't been very easy. I've worked really hard to get back to this kind of condition, and I'm just really happy and hope that I can continue to build towards the Tour de France.
You already won last year. This is the second victory. It is more beautiful in these conditions this year.
Yeah, I mean, this year was a bit of a different race. We didn't have any hilltop finishes or anything, so it did make the race a bit different in that sense, but really happy to come back and have been able to defend the title.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot, thanks.
Thank you.